This particular drill here is a great one for keeping kids from overstriding. And what we have done is we have broken this segment down into one of its teachable parts, which is really important. One thing before we get into the drill that's important to understand, you'll see that as you look at both of these kids here, we have one that if I were to put my finger where Sarah's belly button is, it's probably about this height. Where Molly's belly button is down here at this height. So look at the difference in their centers of gravity. One is much higher than the other. And I think in the coaching aspect, one thing it's important to understand is that there are three types of body styles: endomorph, ectomorph, and mesomorph. And in understanding that, some are tall and thin, some are short and wide, some are cone shaped, some are bowling pin shaped, whatever they happen to be, they all have a different body style. So their center of gravity is different. So you'll notice that both these kids are at one end of the spectrum, a big kid here and a shorter kid over here, lower center of gravity. So you'll notice that the way they spread their feet, Molly's are a little bit more narrow spread than Sarah's are. But they do have something in common. Weight over the balls of the feet here. They get good bend in their knees here. And from this position, this drill is going to help them not overstride, because we will not allow them to stride with the front foot. All we're going to have them do here is to get their chin and belly button over the inside ball of their back foot. So this is the 60-40 or balanced and center of gravity position. From this position, all they're going to do is spin, squash the bug, whatever terminology that you would like to use, on the ball of the back foot, which both of them will do here. Ready? Spin, just the back foot. Okay, now checkpoints. Just a little bit of hyperflex here. Notice where Sarah's leaning back just a tiny bit, where we want her to be more in the middle, because in the swing we will transfer our power from the back side to the front side. It's the same thing as me throwing a punch like this and falling away, or like this and finishing through it. Okay? One checkpoint. Where Molly is concerned here, she's more in the center. We want to see her knee and her belly button directly at the pitcher so that this back leg is in a complete L. Easy checkpoint when the kids are working on this at home or in practice is to finish the swing. Okay, you ready, gals? 60, spin. Okay? You should have an L. See the L in the back leg? And both of these kids should have an L in your back leg. If your kids, like I'm going to push Molly forward. Moll, go ahead and spin again. If I push the weight out forward, look how straight the back leg is, which means that her weight transfers on the swing or on the stride instead of the swing. So it's a great drill to keep kids who are overstriders, like you will see kids who will maybe put your feet a little closer together and now double your stride. See, that's a long stride, and the weight automatically went from here all the way out to here on the stride. She becomes susceptible to off-speed pitches. So this gives them an intrinsic feel as to what it is you're looking for in the stride. It's a stride without a transfer of weight. The weight transfers in the swing. Okay, you ready? Arms folded. We're at 50-50. Let's go to 60. Center of gravity. Chin, belly button, ball of foot, and squash the bug. Should be upright and right in the middle. Do we have an L on our back leg? Excellent. Easy checkpoint. Tell your kids 50 to 100 of these. We have kids doing 200 of these a day, 200 of the mirror drills a day, or maybe 100 of each a day, and then 100 swings to incorporate both of them into their swing.